Hi, I'm Kevin Eikenberry, and I'm here to help you reach your potential as a leader and a human being. Welcome to Remarkable TV and the Remarkable Leadership Podcast. And if you're watching on YouTube, make sure you hit the subscribe button so you don't miss any future episodes. Today, I'm talking about why we should be asking for help. Are you ready? Let's get started. This is a part of a series on reasons we should be asking. And so today we're talking about one reason to ask is to ask for help. You know, no one is a self-made person. Like, no one does it alone. We all need help. I don't think I need to convince you of that necessarily, and yet many people don't or won't or don't seem that they even can ask for help. So let's start there. Why don't people ask for help? Now, I know it's not everyone. Some people might over ask. We'll get to that before we're done. But why is it that people don't ask? Well, I think the first reason is that they don't want to impose. Well, I don't want to impose on them. They've got their own stuff to do. They're busy. I don't want to impose. I don't want to ask for their help. Second, maybe they're shy or reserved. We might call it introverted, and they just don't know how to bring themselves to ask. They just don't do it. It's in their nature, perhaps. Next, they want to pull their own weight. Like, I need to do my stuff. They've got their work. I've got my work. I need to figure it out. Or perhaps they don't want to look weak. If I ask for help, then people are going to think I can't do it, or they're going to think I can't figure it out, or maybe I'm not the right person for the job. Or perhaps it could just be that they have too much ego. Listen, I will figure this out. I'm not going to ask anybody else. This is on me. I've got this. Confidence, good. Cockiness, too much ego, maybe not so much. Let me ask you a different question. Which of those things might be keeping you from asking? But let me ask you another question, and that is, when someone asks you for help, how do you feel? Well, chances are you feel like you could be of service. You feel like you could be of help. You feel like you contributed. You might even feel like they felt good enough about you to ask, and your relationship builds and trust between you builds. And so when we remember that, how it feels to be asked, it might make us a little more comfortable with being willing to ask. Yes, you still have to get your work done. Yes, we're not saying that you should just give it away or step back and let them do it or absolve yourself of the work. I'm not saying that. But listen, we don't do it alone. We need help. And when we do, asking for it might be the very best thing that we could do. Let me close with today's tweet. When we ask for help, we typically will get it. Plus, we likely build a relationship and get better and faster results. Well, speaking of asking for help, 400 and some episodes ago, I asked for help to record the very first episode of what is now Remarkable TV. I could never have done it alone. I've asked for help from people like you to give me ideas for topics. I've asked members of my team to help me in a variety of ways. It is Remarkable TV, and if this is the first one you've seen or only seen them randomly, you can subscribe so you get every future episode. I hope you'll do that, because next week we'll be back again with another episode of Remarkable TV and the Remarkable Leadership Podcast.